loves, welcome back to another episode of The Rosey Life. So today I want to talk about something that I spent quite a bit of time working with different clients on, explaining the difference between the law of attraction and the law of assumption. And what I teach on this channel is law of assumption. And I want to be very clear on what the difference is, because it is a big deal. It's a huge deal. And I have my personal experience is what I'm going to be sharing with you, and that of the clients that I have worked with and seen success with when they get the difference, all right? So before we get started, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do so, and thank you so much for your comments and likes and sharing my videos with other people. I really appreciate that. And if you haven't gone to the Rosey Life website, go over and sign up for my newsletter. I send that out a few times a week, sharing my manifesting lifestyle and different tips, and I make announcements there that I don't make anywhere else. All right, so let's get started. So I wanted to make this video about the difference between law of assumption and law of attraction for several reasons. One of those is because I realize that many of you are new to my channel, and I'm so happy you're here and you found me. And a lot of people that are new to my channel or that has started working with me one-on-one, because I do work one-on-one with clients, helping them manifest and really helping change their self-concept, because that is what I am really good at. And like Neville says, if you don't change your self-concept of yourself, you're not going to see any change in your world. In other words, you're manifesting you. But let's get into this more. So let me just be clear. So I started off learning about manifesting in general because of the law of attraction. All right. So this isn't to bash it, and this isn't to say, you know, that the things that you might have learned up to now won't be helpful in some way. But I want to make a really clear distinction between the two, because there is, it's not the same. So law of attraction is that the universe is outside there somewhere, okay? That the universe is everywhere, and that you as a person are constantly attracting things to you. And how do you do that? Most of the law of attraction coaches and pretty big famous teachers out there, they talk about aligning with the thing that you want to attract to you, so that you have to change your energy, your vibration from inside, and align with that thing so that it will come to you, okay? So right there, it's showing you that one, you have to change that, your energy, your vibration, and that you have to work on it. And a lot of people this is something that I used to do, and it's very frustrating to see people still trying to do, and that's remain positive all the time, because you do not have to be positive all the time to have a manifestation. So get that out of your head, because I used to do it, and what I ended up seeing with clients and even myself is a lot of people depressed, frustrated, feeling like there's something wrong with them, like everybody else gets it and they don't. All this stupid stuff starts happening because you feel like something's wrong with you, that you can align in the vibration, and that the thing isn't coming to you. All right, so that's one thing I want to make really clear, is that you do not have to be happy and positive all the time. It's not freaking possible, okay? So the other thing about law of attraction is that drawing it to you, that the universe is out there and you're drawing it to you. No, incorrect. The universe is not out there. You're not pulling something into you, okay? Because that right there implies that the universe is separate from you, and that you're over here and the universe is over here orbiting you, right? And you're trying to pull stuff in from the universe to come to you, right? And that's actually the other way around, right? Because the universe is actually inside of you. You are it, okay? And so the law of attraction is you're pulling something to you that it's not a part of you, right? That you're trying to get it to come to you. Two, that you have to align your energy because the energy you have is not good, right? Or that something's wrong with it. So you have to fix it and you'll have to align with it. Or that you have to, this is where it gets really weird with people like, oh, what do I do on the 21st of December with the moons? Like, what ritual should I do? And it's a full moon and it's only been 800 years since the last full moon. And what crystal should I hug? And what happens if I see a 777 or 1111? These are signs that my manifestation's coming. See, it gets really confusing, frustrating, and what people do is they just end up manifesting more signs, they get into more rituals, and it's all totally unnecessary. Manifesting is not that difficult. It's actually really easy. So here's the difference. So that is the law of attraction, right? That the universe is outside of you. That means that the power is outside of you. That means that you're having to pull it to you based off whatever energy you're giving it out, and so that you have to drag it to you. So it's not yours, and that the power is out there, all right? And that you have to be positive and you have to have a high vibration. Otherwise, you don't get anything. So okay, now that's the law of attraction. Law of assumption, and I'm sure I'm missing some other stuff. Don't quote me, don't get all wound up and saying, but this and that and the other. That's just to sum it up, okay? Law of assumption is what Neville Goddard teaches. And I believe other teachers taught it too, like Joseph Murphy, Walter Lanyon, William Blake. Also law of assumption, right? And did they call it that? No, but here's the difference, right? This is what Neville Goddard teaches. This is why I choose to stick with Neville Goddard, because it makes sense. I've proven it so many times. People that are really successful, this is it. This is what they nail. And the law of assumption is that there is only one cause of it all, and that is you. Your divine imagination. You are assuming something to be true, right? You are declaring something to be true. You are stating something to be true. You are believing something to be true. Whatever word you want to choose, okay? And when you persist in that assumption or belief or declaration or command, whatever you want to call it, right? That must manifest. And that's just how it is. That is exactly how I manifest. I assume something to be true and I persist in it because I know who I am. I am God. I am divine imagination. So let me put it another way that I explain it to my client. So imagine you're watching your favorite movie. Okay, and I love The Holiday. That's like one of my all-time favorite romantic comedy movies, and it's a Christmas movie too. You guys like my tree? So let's say that I'm watching The Holiday, all right, the movie. I'm watching it, and then like halfway through it, I'm like, this is like the 389th time that I've watched this movie. So I think I want to watch something else. I love it, but I'm just in the mood for something else all of a sudden. And I am the one that inserted the movie, okay? I put the disc in or downloaded the digital file for it, whatever. And so I inserted the movie. I commanded it. I want to watch this. And it's playing. And I'm like, I want to change it. So I walk up over to my television or my computer, and I'm like trying to get the movie to go away with my hands, right? I'm trying to tap on the screen, trying to make it do something else. And I want the movie to change because I'm not enjoying the movie anymore. Well, that's silly, right? If I want to watch a new movie, what do I got to do? I got to take that movie out, put the new movie in, or download the new movie in, right? So that I could see a new movie. And the movie is something that you select. the TV, the app, it's not going to make the decision for you. You have to download the movie. So I use a movie because when you insert a story, also movie, whatever you want to call it, a movie, a story, a belief, an assumption, I insert the assumption just by selecting it. Doesn't matter if it's true or not right now. It doesn't matter if I see it now or right now or not. I want to watch this. And I keep selecting this is the movie that I want to see. And whatever I insert is what I project into the world. And this is what I experience. Now, I don't care if this movie's playing. I just inserted this new movie because I want to watch this now. So, but what people do is they are watching something play out in their life and they insert a new story, a new assumption, right? But they keep watching this movie. They're like, well, I already said I wanted this. And I said, yeah, I know, but you keep watching this movie instead of, no, I inserted this movie. This is what I want. This is what I chose. And this is what will play out. And in the interim, I'm watching this movie going, that's nice. I already selected a new movie. That's nice. Okay. That could be there, but I already know it's going to change because I already put the new movie in. So it's like TikTok. I don't know when. I don't know how. It's not my problem. Not my job. I did a little video about that. It's like, not my problem. It's not my problem how it changes. It's not my problem how the movie changes. It's only my job to select. So I use movie just to show you that you're projecting all your thoughts, all your beliefs, all of your assumptions. You walk around with these every day projecting them. So when you go to the grocery store, you insert a movie about what your experience is going to be in the grocery store. You decide it. And when you go to the park, you insert movie, and that is exactly what you experience. When you get home, you insert the movie, and you start assuming what's there, what's going to happen. When you wake up, you insert movie, and you start experiencing what is going to happen next. Right? So when you go to bed, you insert movie and you start assuming what's going to happen, how you're going to fall asleep, and if you're going to dream or not, if you're going to have good sleep or bad sleep, if you're going to get up and pee, if you're going to be thirsty. You are constantly inserting movies, assumptions, right? Beliefs, thoughts. And people don't understand that you can change those assumptions. You can change those beliefs. You're not stuck in them. It feels robotic, like you can't change. You can't get out of the movie, but you can. All you have to do is say, wait, why do I keep thinking the same thing about this, right? Like I had a client that said she struggled with staying asleep at night and she gets up a lot. And I said, well, what were you assuming before you go to bed? That you're going to have to get up? Are you preparing with a bottle of water? Are you preparing your little way to the bathroom? I mean, if you're assuming that you're like, yeah, well, because I have been for the last 2 weeks, so that's why. So what? Even if it happened 2 seconds ago, you still get to select what's going to happen in the next second by saying, you know what? I'm tired of assuming that I have to get up in the middle of the night to go pee-pee. I'm tired of that. I'm going to start assuming that I sleep throughout the night peacefully. And even if it doesn't manifest instantly that moment or that night or that next day or week, I guarantee you, when you persist in the new belief, the new assumption, that is what manifests. Okay, so I hope that this is really clear that the law of attraction is outside of you and that you're dragging it in, you're attracting it, right? The law of assumption states that it's me inserting movies or stories, and then those are being projected out. So I'm the one cause. I'm the only operant power. I'm the one operating the power by selecting the movie. That's what Neville means, is that you are the only cause and that the power does not operate itself. So in other words, you are the one cause. There's only one reason why anything and everything happens in your life, and that the power does not operate itself, that you are the operant, meaning you operate it. You're the selector of the movie. You're the selector of what you're going to experience next. So if you got something on replay, one, become aware of it. Okay, become aware. You're like, I keep experiencing the same stuff and I don't like it. Okay, one, as soon as you become aware of it, your mind instantly starts to say, oh, no, she wants change. Okay, you start dissolving it right there when you become aware of a pattern that you don't like anymore, and I don't care what it is. Okay, two, you select the story, the belief, the assumption, the movie, right, that you want to experience now, and you freaking persist in that new assumption, and it will manifest. It will harden into fact, right? Doesn't mean you have to be like, angry or grouchy about it or whatever, but every time you notice yourself going to that old story, like, no, I already said what I wanted. I said I wanted this, right? I'm very firm and very direct with my assumptions. And some people that works good with, other people are like, no, I gotta feel it and imagine it. That works too, right? So don't get caught up in the techniques, the tools about imagining, I remember when, what one's better. Those are just tools, right, to help you focus and assume your preferred movie, your preferred story. So those techniques or tools, whatever you want to call them, they're just there for you to use. And I say play around with all of them until you find one that you like and it feels natural and feels fun. It doesn't feel forced or like you're hammering yourself over the head, right? Like affirmations, they can be really useful to help you pop back into your state, to get you back in. But once you're in, you don't have to keep beating yourself up with constantly saying something, but you can use it to say, no, this is what I assumed. This is who I am, right? So if you're wanting to manifest, $1 million, let's say, and you can say, I am a millionaire. And I got to credit 2020 with this one, and I learned this with him. And he said, I am a millionaire because I am a millionaire. And the because is the key, because our brain does not know the difference between a lie and truth, fact, reality. Your brain is literal, all right? So when you say, I am a millionaire because I am a millionaire, because, anything that happens after the word because, it's just satisfying the logical, reasoning human mind. And it's like giving it the answer, satisfaction of the answer. So like I said, I learned that with 2020, and I think it's brilliant because it's giving the reason as to why you're a millionaire instead of just saying, I am a millionaire, right? And then the mind goes like, but you're not. Well, where's the money, right? But when you satisfy the brain with because I am the millionaire, it doesn't really matter what you say after the because. So again, law of assumption is you are selecting the movie and projecting it from you, so you are the power. Law of attraction, you're attracting it to you, and the power is outside of you, and you're at the mercy of the universe to decide, oh, maybe the universe doesn't want this for you. Maybe the universe has something better for you. Maybe it's not meant to be because the universe knows what you really want. Bullshit. You decide what you want. You decide. You are the power. You're the operant power, remember, and you are the one pushing out the story that you want to experience. All right, my loves, please like and comment below and let me know what you think, and shoot me an email if you have any questions, and I'd love to hear from you. All right, my loves, see you soon. Bye.